Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Richard and this is Lap of the World, your home for road trips and racetracks. Now, speaking of the latter, today we are talking about 6 new road courses in development in North America. Might you be gaining a new home track? Stick around to find out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 6 new road courses in development in North America. Before we jump right into that though, I know I technically owe you a how-to video for Roebling Road, as well as, you didn't know this, but I also owe you some NSX maintenance features. Those are coming. Unfortunately, I had a hard drive brick on me, and although I did have backups, it kind of precipitated a cascade of failures that resulted in really me needing to build a new computer to work around them effectively. So, that was my Thanksgiving break, if you will. I was taking care of that item. Fortunately, I am back up and running, as you can see behind me here. So that will be good things for the future, but apologies for those things being late. They are in the can. But with that said, let's move on to the 6 potentially upcoming road courses. Moving alphabetically, and this is actually a bonus because I plan to cover Apex Motor Club just south of Phoenix as an upcoming facility, but to my delight, when I check their social media, they are actually fully up and running in phase 1 of that development. This membership-based facility currently consists of a 2.3-mile road course, garages, a clubhouse, and a helipad. Apex has 2 more phases planned, which will nearly double the available tarmac and add both vehicular and social amenities in the years to come. Apex's opening, incidentally, moves Phoenix into a tie with Atlanta for having the highest concentration of local racetracks in the United States. Getting to the legitimately not a track yet list, we have Circuit of the Northwest. Currently set to open in 2023 just across the bay from Seattle in Washington State, Circuit of the Northwest positions its facility along the lines of a motorsports country club. A multifaceted facility planned to include musical stages, a STEM learning center, a shooting range, and both on- and off-road driving facilities as well as karting. The centerpiece will be a Tilke-designed circuit, 2.66 miles in length with 14 turns. Planned to FIA Grade 3 specifications, Circuit of the Northwest should be able to host a wide variety of international motorsports in addition to serving its members. Founding memberships, incidentally, are currently available. Moving from the Pacific Northwest to just a bit further south, we find plans for G2 Motorsports Park. Located in Texas, just northwest of the DFW metro area, G2 is the brainchild of renowned sports car racer Lou Gelati. Formerly known as LG Motorsports Park and still reflected that way on its website, as recently as May 2020, G2 has claimed $12 million in funding, with early memberships already on sale. Joining the trend for Motorsports Country Club, G2 makes use of its 180 available acres with a Tilke-designed pair of 1.85 and 1.93 mile tracks that can be linked for nearly 4 miles of fun. G2's various site plans boast combinations of clubhouses, garages, a kart track, a skid pad, and commercial shop facilities. If completed, it would make Dallas-Fort Worth the 3rd U.S. metro area, boasting 4 essentially local tracks along with Phoenix and Atlanta. From Texas to Tennessee, we now find ourselves looking just south of Nashville at plans for Nashville Motorsports Enclave. Located just west of Murfreesboro, the Enclave is working through governmental approval at this point. Planned on more than 260 acres, this facility plans to strike a balance as a driving facility, event center, and natural conservation area. Enclave really is the best word for what's planned here, a compact oasis of private villas, garages, outdoor activity areas, and yes, it's near Nashville, so a lakeside music venue as well. More particular to my interest though, plans appear to include potentially more than 5 miles of driving track. As this is not a competition facility, there's no race. That track is likely to come in phases in 3 separate but linkable loops. Based on the videos on the Enclave's Facebook page, track access would appear to be a membership-based affair, and the CEO legitimately does seem to strive for having a soft touch when it comes to preserving the beautiful woodlands while still utilizing the property. Heading just 130 miles east, we find our 4th circuit hopefully to be in the form of Oak Ridge Motorsports Park. Just a shout northwest of Knoxville proper and fully inside what used to be the Secret City, ORMP is still in the planning phase, having gained approval from the Oak Ridge Industrial Development Board. The developers are now in a due diligence phase from my understanding, with further sign-offs needed from the City of Oak Ridge and the U.S. Department of Energy. Budgeted around $50 million for completion, but backed by some seriously deep pockets, ORMP aims to serve both a massive regional car community as well as the massive scientific industrial complex in and around the National Lab and its satellite National Transportation Research Center. The plans include a 5-mile main circuit, separate autonomous vehicle testing areas, vehicle dynamics pads, private garages and shop facilities aimed at testing efforts, as well as some other general recreational amenities. As of this writing, the intent is for the track to cater to clubs and track time providers, so nearly anyone should be able to drive the facility with just an entry fee and a capable vehicle. From several tracks in the conceptual phase to one nearly complete, our 5th circuit is all but finished in central Missouri. Ozarks International Raceway just recently laid the first layer of asphalt around its 3.9-mile, 19-turn road course. The circuit winding around a repurposed poultry farm, the garages are in fact significantly upcycled turkey barns, with room for nearly 60 cars and ceiling height to accommodate a hauler or few as well. Configured with an inner and outer loop, the circuit itself is designed to cater to 4- and 2-wheel track addicts, with plans to host essentially any type of track event. Look for inaugural schedules sometime mid-2021. For our 6th and final track, we head north of the border to just outside Calgary in Alberta, Canada. Rocky Mountain Motorsports isn't quite as far along as Ozarks International, but their website indicates that construction is fully underway, with at least initial grading. That grading follows a site plan featuring a Tilka-designed circuit of some 3.5 kilometers, 2.1 miles in freedom units, boasting 16 turns in what promises to be a fairly technical track with an interesting mix of turn shapes. The initial build will be just the basics for track events, but the eventual build-out promises recreational facilities, restaurants, a clubhouse, plenty of green space, and potential track extensions. Rocky Mountain Motorsports plans to be open for business in the summer of 2021. So I hope you've enjoyed this brief look at 6 potentially upcoming road courses in North America. Now I say potentially because a lot of these projects still have some significant hurdles to clear before they can become a reality. Some of those hurdles you could actually help with. Now I've left links to all of the social media and websites for these various tracks in the description below, so go and check them out. Some have petitions you could potentially sign, others have actionable items like emailing or writing a letter to a local chamber of commerce or development board or whatever the case may be, expressing kind of your intent to come and give their economy a boost if the track project follows through. Pay, if they build it, I will come and spend money in your town. So, there are things you could potentially do to help. Please give that a look and consider it if that is the case. Again, the more the merrier. I'm here to kind of help myself dig myself a deeper hole because the more tracks there are, the more time it's going to take me to drive them. But hey, job security, right? But on that note, again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was entertaining, if not informative. I'm Richard. This is Lap of the World, and I will see you all in the next video, if not at a potentially new track near you.